So on the record, in the matter of Drew Cloutier, 24632A.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Shepke appearing on behalf of my client.
And Drew, please place your name on the record.
Drew Cloutier.
Cloutier. And so today's date scheduled for probation violation. Miss Cloutier is on probation for operating while visibly impaired. And so that she tested positive for cocaine on August 14th. And counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. I've gone over my client's rights to have a hearing. That will not be necessary. She's prepared to admit to the violation.
Please raise your right hand. Drew, please raise your right hand. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you have given this matter to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Welcome back to the courtroom, where today's case is anything but routine. On the docket, probation violation. The defendant, Drew Cloutier, is back before the judge after testing positive for cocaine while still on probation. Now, probation violations are serious. They're basically a breach of trust with the court. What makes this hearing especially gripping is Drew's pushback. Instead of completing her probation, she insists she'd rather serve jail time and be done with it. Add in a few clashes with the judge, a sister chiming in on Zoom, and Drew openly questioning why community service should even be forced, and you've got a courtroom showdown that's equal parts legal drama and reality check. Stick with me, because this one spirals in ways you won't see coming.
And you heard the allegation that was placed on the record, correct?
That's correct.
And as to that allegation, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And you've gone over
I have, yes.
your rights with your attorney, correct?
That's correct.
Did I take myself? Right, Brad?
On the bottom of the plate, I put a slice of
Talking for what that means to be muted.
I'm sorry.
Drew, do you have a television on?
I can turn it off. Sorry.
Yes, please.
putting these 3 freshly poached egg on.
Can you hear me?
I can. You can lower your hand. You can lower your hand.
Okay.
You've gone over your advice of rights for probation violation purposes, correct?
One more time.
Rachel,
I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat that sentence, please?
Okay. Have you gone over your advice of rights for probation violation purposes with your attorney?
Yes.
And you understand all of those rights?
Yes.
And you also understand the possible penalty as a result of your plea?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
No, ma'am, I can't have you guess. Do you understand the possible penalty by entering into a plea for your probation violation?
Yes.
And that the recommendation in this matter...
This is a crucial moment. Notice how the judge immediately stops Drew when she says, I guess. In the courtroom, there's no room for guessing. The law requires that a defendant knowingly and voluntarily understands their rights and the possible penalties before entering a plea. If Drew says, I guess, the record could later be challenged as invalid. Judges are meticulous here because one slip could overturn the whole proceeding. What do you think? Was Drew being careless, or is she overwhelmed and not fully grasping the stakes?
This matter is for you to continue and complete options of probation. Extend your probation for 3 months from November of 25. That would end your probation in February of 26. And for you to pay a $50 probation violation fee.
I was told that I could just do jail for
Excuse me, I'm not done.
Okay, I didn't know you weren't done. I'm sorry, hon.
Did you just hug me? No, I'm not a hun.
No, yeah, I did. I didn't. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm trying my best to communicate. I'm in a polite way, and that's how I'm trying to verbally use my words. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you hon. Your Honor, is that better verbiage?
Yeah, much better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You And the other recommendation is for you to attend outpatient counseling and to serve 5 days jail today, as well as the other 5 days that's previously been suspended.
I don't wanna.
Here's the big twist. Probation is recommending not just an extension, but also outpatient counseling and jail time. That's the thing about probation, it's not just freedom. It's conditional freedom. Break the terms, and the consequences pile up. The judge is making it clear, Drew can't skate by with a slap on the wrist. And here's where Drew surprises everyone. Instead of taking the lighter road of extended probation, she pushes for straight jail time. It's almost like she wants out, no matter the cost. But is that bold? Or reckless?
Don't wanna.
Ms. Coulter,
I'd
that's the
rather-
recommendation.
Yeah.
We are going to address what we discussed and what you're asking, but that's just the recommendations. You
Okay.
understand what probation is recommending.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
So we go in and let's see.
Understand the recommendation.
I understand.
Knowing all of that, do you want to continue with your plea?
Yes.
Has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter
No.
into a plea?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, you need to let me
Sorry.
finish. Stop, please.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
need to let me finish in full before you answer or you respond, because the recording device will only pick up one at a time. And if
Okay.
there's more than one speaking at a time, then it won't come through.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So again, has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea today?
No.
Counsel, please pardon your client.
I'd like to direct your attention to August 14th, 2025. As a requirement of probation, did you submit yourself to a drug test?
I did. Yes.
And will you stipulate that the results indicated a use of cocaine in your system?
That is correct.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. The court will accept your plea to the probation violation. Counsel, as to the recommendation.
Your Honor, I spoke with my client regarding the recommendations. Judge, she's currently 22 years old. She's living in Westland with her sister. She was working at Taco Bell up until about 2 to 3 weeks ago. Judge, she has no children, and I've gone through the probationary term. She believes that she would no longer be a good candidate for probation and asked me to have the court consider giving her time in custody and closer probation without improvement. Thank you. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, ma'am, when did you move to Westland? You're muted. You're muted. Please unmute.
About a month ago.
Did you inform probation?
Yes. She has my new address.
Okay.
But
And so you're asking this court to revoke probation and send you to jail?
Yes.
no, it's so nice too.
And ma'am, if you're the test right now, what is in your system?
You could be the
Just my regular medication.
And so then you understand that this court will then sentence you to jail and revoke probation.
Yes.
This is where the human drama really kicks in. Drew openly admits she doesn't want to finish probation because of money problems and stress. She even says community service should be voluntary, missing the entire point. Probation isn't supposed to be convenient. It's meant to hold you accountable without throwing you behind bars. And let's not forget, she's completed about 75% of her requirements. So the question becomes, why quit now? Do you see this as an act of defiance or someone crumbling under pressure?
Yes.
Okay, well, upon defendant's request, the court will revoke probation. Before I continue with that, ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
have you
I'm sorry.
program?
I couldn't hear you. You cut out.
Have you completed your chemical awareness program?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you complete your community service hours?
I have 10 hours left.
Did you clear up your warrant?
I'm sorry.
Have you cleared up your warrant?
I have tried to contact Tennessee.
It's yes or no? You either did or you
No,
didn't.
not yet. No, but I do
Did you-
intend to still. Like, I'm not trying to
Did you
avoid it.
ever-
I'd like to eventually get that off my record and get that situated.
Did you complete the MAD victim impact panel?
One more time.
Did you complete the MAD victim impact?
I did. Yes, ma'am.
And why do you believe that you cannot finish probation, ma'am? You completed 75% of your requirements.
I'm aware.
So why can you not complete probation?
They don't have money. I don't have the money.
I'm telling you what to say.
I'm sorry.
Who's talking to you to tell you what to say?
Because I had vented, I expressed that I don't want to pay $1,000 more. And I don't want to have to do the rest of my volunteer work because it's just, I don't know, it's just stressing me out. And it should be voluntarily, not forced, you know? It's not that it's, huh?
What should be voluntary, ma'am?
Volunteering, like, if I want to go volunteer in a day, I should be able to do that, you know? Like a person has like certain things that they have to take care of, you know?
I'm
Like,
sorry. Drew,
Yes.
please pause for a moment. Who was in the room? Who was in the room with you?
sister.
Okay. Well, your sister needs to not speak because she's not identified for the record. And I'm asking these questions to you,
Yes, ma'am.
not to your sister.
Stop. Please.
Yes, she's still talking. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do?
I just let her know, like, hey, stop talking.
I'm not going to continue this on Zoom. You need to be in person for the sentencing portion on your,
I thought this was the sentencing.
excuse me, I'm still speaking.
Yes, ma'am. I still had a question. I can wait for that though.
I'm sorry, what is that?
I had a question, that's why I asked.
Mr. Dunkey, you're here Thursday?
One moment, Judge. I am not here this Thursday, the 11th. No, Judge.
Mr. Dunkey, can you appear tomorrow, even if it's on Zoom?
Unfortunately, it would have to be in the afternoon, Your Honor, as I'm 33rd's MIDC list that morning.
Okay, so Drew, you need to be in person tomorrow afternoon at 2:00.
Okay. Why is this not a sentencing or a final?
Because, ma'am, this is not going very well on Zoom, so I'm ordering you to be in person.
Okay, that's not very accommodatable because I literally have 1 bar of gas in my vehicle. I have no money to my name, and I need this to go well.
The judge has had enough. Between Drew's interruptions, her sister whispering in the background, and the chaos of Zoom, the judge lays down the hammer. Zoom is a privilege, not a right. That's huge. Many defendants forget that remote hearings are accommodations, not guarantees. If the judge thinks the integrity of the record is compromised, meaning someone else might be feeding Drew answers, they can pull the plug instantly. And that's exactly what happens here. This isn't just about probation anymore. It's about credibility in the eyes of the court.
To go well and just figure it out because I can't just show up to Zoom right now. I mean, in person, I could show up to Zoom, but I can't just show up to person right now.
Yeah, let me just say this. There's been a number of,
Sentence me, huh?
excuse me, there's a number of occasions, this right here being where there's not a clear record because there's too many people talking. You have people there at your location that are continuing to talk, continuing to tell you what to say that are not identified for the record.
I understand.
Zoom is a privilege. It's an accommodation. This is not working for your matter, so you are going to appear in person tomorrow at 2 p.m. to continue with the proceedings, which would be the jail review and sentencing on your probation violation.
Find your route driving.
Okay.
And again, the person is still talking until they've not been identified.
You didn't inform me that she could drive me, but don't let me know until after, okay? After the Zoom, we could talk about it, bro.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Thank you. All right, have a good day. Awesome, Martin. What's that?
Special.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're on the record in the matter of citywide doctors in failure. 24632 A.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke, appearing on behalf of my client.
Good afternoon. No, I apologize for the delay on that. Ms. Collier, your name for the record, please. Drew, please. Here, I apologize. Okay. And so yesterday we were working toward the sentencing on the probation violation and jail review. However, Ms. Cloutier had somebody there with her that continued to speak when not to, and Ms. Cloutier was not necessarily, it didn't appear as though answering independently. I recall, counsel, that that your client was requesting or probation to be revoked to serve jail time. And this court is trying to ascertain how much jail time, determined that Ms. Cloutier had actually completed about 75% of her probation requirements. And Ms. Cloutier seemed to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, ma'am, that you didn't think that you should have to do community service only if you wanted it. Yeah, only if you wanted to voluntarily, right? Yes, ma'am. Okay. And that was the condition the court had ordered 75 hours when you completed, you said you have 10 hours left? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And you've not yet cleared out your warrant in, I think it was Tennessee, wasn't it? That's correct. Okay. And that you completed the bad bits and evidence panel, and you completed the chemical awareness program. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Okay. And so you want the court to revoke probation, sentence you to jail because you don't want to complete the balance of 10 hours of community service? And $1,000. The money doesn't go away because you're in jail. Well, the fines and costs are assessed as is. You could, I mean, if I'm serving time for the crime, anyways, like, there's no reason I should have fines for that. The court assessed fines and costs. The court didn't say fines and costs or jail. It was fines and costs and probation. The court doesn't have to waive the fines and costs because you serve jail time. I mean, okay. Doesn't mean I don't pay them. Not gonna lie. I mean, I'm gonna try my best. That's all I'm gonna do. And so I'm not saying I'm not gonna pay them. I'm so gonna try my best to pay them. And so the recommendation regarding extension of probation for 3 months, November 21st of 25, but then not be 5 days jail plus the 5 days the court already suspended, which should be 10 days jail. You want the court to now adopt that, to revoke probation and sentence you to jail because of 10 days of community service that you don't want to serve. Okay, I understand. I can do the 10 hours if you want me to. Okay, if you want me to do that, I can do that. I don't mind. Okay. I just why? Okay, my question is that's what I was told was that if I just do the 3 months, my probation's closed. That's case closed. It doesn't, but it finds a cost is still.
At this point, Drew's frustration is boiling over. She wants a quick fix, pay, serve, get it done, move on. But that's not how the system works. Closing a case doesn't erase fines or responsibilities. They follow you even after probation ends. Her lawyer gives solid advice here. just finish the 10 hours of community service and avoid custody. But Drew keeps circling back, almost bargaining with the court. This moment really highlights the tension between what defendants wish the law was, versus how it actually operates.
All the facility went over and got assessed.
Okay.
So, right, it would be closed, but your fines and costs would still be due and owing. A case can be closed and still have to pay on the fines and costs. So, do you still want to revoke probation, or do you want to continue on probation?
Am I gonna get more probation time? And it's like, what are my, like, or, like, we're in here for a drug use, or an years?
We are here because you tested positive for cocaine on August 14th and you pled guilty to the probation violation. So you are here today for sentencing on that probation violation, as well as a jail review from your last violation of probation in June. So that we're in court suspended 5 days jail. So that's what we're here for today now.
Okay. Can you just, like, okay, so how do I get this closed? How do I like complete this in a proficient, faster way? Cause it'd be nice
What would be nice?
to just get this done. I don't wanna, like, I'm trying to just get it done.
Well, Ray's not violating probation would be one way, ma'am.
That's reasonable, okay?
Counsel, do you want a moment to speak with your client in the breakout room? So
No, Your Honor, I don't. We've had multiple conversations. She understands she can either do the community service, which I highly recommend, and complete probation with improvement. I can only request what she keeps asking, but if she now would like to complete probation, which I think would be a smart maneuver, considering it wouldn't sidestep financial responsibilities, it would keep her out of custody. It's my advice, and it won't change in person or in a private room, that she should complete the 10 hours community service, considering she isn't working.
Okay. So, yeah, do you want to continue with your request to revoke probation, or do you want the court to continue with its sentencing on the probation violation and the jail review? Well, you've requested the court, by way of your attorney, revoke probation. However, your attorney has indicated that he strongly recommends that you don't continue with your request to revoke probation, and that so let me ask that question. Do you want to continue with the request to revoke probation or not?
I'd like it, like, revoked, like, as in, like, what do you mean revoked?
Revoke means that it would show that the court terminated your probation, so the court revoked your privilege of being on probation, and the case will be closed without improvement. That does not negate financial responsibility, and the court could sentence you to jail. For how long? Ma'am, I'm not playing these back and forth games. I'm not playing the back and forth games. So you can either revoke your probation as you requested yesterday, or as your attorney has indicated, please don't interrupt while I'm talking to you. Or you can accept your attorney's advice and not ask the court to revoke probation.
Okay, if I don't revoke it, do I just get like 5-10 days out of probation, then just finish my probation?
Let me find it. I don't believe my
Like, okay, I'm asking, sorry. So what's that happen because of the violation? That part. Like, I'm confused. I don't know what to do here.
Well, here's the thing from you. The court's not going to revoke probation because this probably would year it is not rebutting that anymore. So the court's not going to revoke probation. And the council asked to the recommendation,
Your Honor, I'd ask that she be given an ample opportunity to have another court date scheduled within a short period of time to see what progress she can make towards her community service.
Okay. Well, here's what the other issue we have is that this court already suspended 5 days jail, June 17th. Ms. Collier's last violation, which showed use of alcohol this time, showed use of cocaine. Yeah, what's going on?
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say.
All right. All right. What the court's going to do is based upon the close proximity of violations, the court's going to order you to continue with the options information. The court's going to extend probation for a period of 3 months from November.
So I have to have probation for 3 more months.
Ma'am,
I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand, so I'm asking questions. Not
okay. Well, right.
Sorry for calling you like again.
Excuse me. I'm putting forward my order. So when I'm done, I'll ask if you have any questions. $50 probation violation. We're also ordering you to attend outpatient counseling. We're also ordering you to serve the 5 days jail that was suspended. Or the suspended 5 days jail that was recommended for today. For this current violation. Yeah.
Oh, no.
What was that? I didn't hear. You didn't hear. Sorry. Yeah, which I know you can tell me
Nothing.
You're done with your pen. You don't need to say that in court on record. It's just the court. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Alright. You're going to serve your 5 days starting today, so you're gonna go out this door today. The officer will that's for you 5 days.
Okay.
From the jail review. The 5 days jail, the support order on the current
Can I just
violation.
now let's the jail.
Excuse me. The 5 days jail support order from this current violation is suspended. What was it your question?
What's suspended?
The 5 days jail from the current violation. What was your question?
How long do you have in jail?
5 days.
Okay, that's it. And then you're gonna keep me out of literally for me to like just go and do my community service. You're gonna prevent me like for 5 days just to like for what?
I'm sorry.
I can literally
No, I don't understand your question.
like what's the point? And you were going to jail for 5 days. Like what's the point?
Because, ma'am, this court previously suspended your jail from violating probation by testing positive in June. And so now you've tested positive for cocaine. So you're going to serve the 5 days jail for that I originally suspended back in June. That's what that's for.
Alright. Is there any way that we could do something about it not being I pay 800? Like lower the payments.
Yeah, if you'd like to file a motion to amend payment plan or anything of that nature, you can certainly do so. After you serve your 5 days and you want to communicate with your probation officer, and if that's what you're requesting to do, you can certainly do that.
Can I let my father know the things that you need to let?
No, we didn't pull that right down there. No, sit right there. I'll take care of him. I have a seat right here.
Yes, sir.
Quietly.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Senke.
Thank you.
And there it is. The judge orders Drew to serve 5 days in jail, time that had originally been suspended from her last violation. she'll still be on the hook for fines, and her probation is extended. In other words, no shortcuts, no easy exits. Drew learned the hard way that you can't opt out of accountability. This case is a textbook example of how probation works. It's a second chance, but if you blow it, the consequences catch up fast. What do you think? Was the judge fair in balancing accountability with compassion, or too strict given Drew's situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this breakdown as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom dramas.